Okie dokie. Ding ding. All right, so let's go up to the property owner's office. The long term is we're going to do 24 hour. Okay, let's activate that. Okay. More of your pet deer out here. Okay, anyway, so that's where we're going. Basically we're going 24 hour. Boy, that's warm. Nobody's picked up that shelving unit. I'd be tempted to, but I don't think I can quite fit into my garage. Or I'd have to redo my garage to make it fit. What's this deer doing? She's backing up, dude. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. You know, it's what I find interesting. It looks like the font style changed ever so slightly. I don't know why. It just feels different to me. Okay.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
All right, so there's been several videos I saw published that were talking about how you can hold a phone in your hand when you're driving FSD 14.2.1. And there was even a post from Elon, or Mr. Musk, saying that you can indeed, in certain circumstances, have a longer tolerance of having a phone in your hand. I don't remember the exact words, but basically to that effect. I don't know. Let's call it the FSD advocate in me wants to think that means we're getting really close to FSD going unsupervised. Although it's not clear what that means, because currently FSD is still officially supervised, so it's still officially your insurance, right? So I think that's a big question that still is yet to be answered. I don't know. I know that my insurance agency or insurance company has a rider that if you're doing like an Uber type thing, that they provide some coverage. It's an extra fee, but they provide some coverage. When there's a passenger in the vehicle, I think is what it said, but I had to tell my agent, well, I mean, I'm curious, I'm interested, but we haven't got to that point with Tesla and Robotaxi yet.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Okay. So I don't know. We'll see. I at least know there is a possible path if I have to absorb the liability.
Now turn left onto Rockwood Drive.
Or responsibility, whatever you want to put it.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Outpost Trace.
Okay. So the other part of what the videos I watched was Well, I haven't tried
Now
it
turn
with a
right onto
laptop
Outpost
yet.
Trace.
All right, I assume that if you can hold a phone in your hand, you can hold an iPad in your hand. But if I get out my MacBook, how does FSD feel about that? Wait. Okay. Hey, that looked like a race car. Or the front end of a race car. What? I don't know, whatever. You're going to turn left? This is National Drive. Do you know what you're doing? Yes, I think as long as we're taking so long to get across the street, maybe we should wait for this truck to go by. Just an idea. By the way, this is National, not Thunderbird. I don't know, it's kind of weird. He turned on his left turn signal, saying he wanted to turn on the Thunderbird. And we're nowhere near Thunderbird right now. Well, now he's saying in half a mile, turn right on the Thunderbird. I don't know. But because of the truck coming and FSD going like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't go. Okay, brake on FSD off. Just wait. Just wait. Let's let the traffic clear. Although I didn't wait for the car on the other side of the street. He said he was turning right. So he was not a factor. At least in theory. Oh, he may even go like, what? What's he signaling for? Okay, whatever. I don't know. This is FSD's route, or navigation's route. I go down Rock Terrace. I think, according to navigation, there's not a difference in time. So with not a difference in time and less distance, I think it says less distance. Or maybe the distance was the same. I don't remember. It's kind of weird. Oh, so where are we saying? Parking lot. Okay, it's not a parking lot, it's street parking. But let's see what he comes back with. It'll be very curious. Turn right on Dawn Drive. Okay, you got that part right. Oh, that'd be a different way to look at it.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Dawn Drive.
The tires couldn't have gone soft, could they?
Now turn right onto Dawn Drive.
No, they're not soft. Oh, yeah, I came out to my car, I found out that YouTube was still playing on the back screen. Like, what? What's going on here?
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay. Perfect, actually. You good? All right. 3.7 miles, 9 minutes to 84.8 watt hours per mile. Of course, we are probably heating The outside temperature is 52. My inside temperature is 69. The only thing was when we're going to cross national, by navigation anyway, FSD turned on his left turn signal saying he was going to go to Thunderbird. I don't know. What's he talking about? Whatever. Something else came up, so I just did a brake on FSD off, and I got across national by myself. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, did I do that? You see how this looks? This graphic and this text looks ever so slightly different. I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right, let's end that. How about we go to Lowe's? It would help if I could spell Leander. Okay.
Now turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Now, when I looked earlier, I saw that they had some here about, I don't know what happened. Oh, it's Baghdad. Okay, so we're going to go to Baghdad. All right. So I probably won't go 24-hour, but that's fine. Okay. Ding, ding. Oh, is he going to try to go off? Yeehaw, where's he going to go? Oh, we're going to go left? Really? You going to go left here? That's what he indicates. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go up to New Hope.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West New Hope Drive. Now turn right onto West New Hope Drive.
We could. All right, thank you. All right, where is he? All right, so let's imagine for a moment that I'm busy editing a video, and here we are going down the road, and every once in a while I just look up, which I don't think is really doing the same thing. But okay. Then he said to them, the Sabbath is made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Okay. So yes, I have another channel that, a personal YouTube channel where I explore some of the Christian Bible, the Bible basis for Christianity, or I'm not saying that completely right. Right, so I started out with, we have the thing you have to post the 10 Commandments in every schoolroom. Of course, the state doesn't pay for those materials. That's how they get around it. It's all donations, but then when people make donations, they get mad because they're not posted. Right? Whatever, peace and harmony. So that's what led me into this area of review. But yes, I can be looking at my computer screen and he's okay. I mean, it's pretty short, right? I don't know how many seconds did I do that? But we came from 1431 to Lakeline. Okay. There you go. Brief little experimentation. I would like to test the driver's asleep function, but so many roads I drive on don't have a shoulder to pull over onto. So that sounds risky, right? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. What does he say? He says 53 degrees.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Baghdad
No, this
Road.
one's a Catholic church. Oh,
Now turn left
I guess I
onto
have to wait,
Baghdad
right?
Road.
Oh, so you're probably wondering, right? So Big Turkey, she's receiving tutoring to help her out. I think it has more to do with it's sometimes better to let somebody else do some of the work. It makes it a little bit easier on the parents, grandparents. I definitely feel that way about driver's ed. Let somebody else do the heavy work. Let them get the kid to the point where they know how to drive. And then once they get to a certain point, then it's just practicing driving. Because they already know the rules, they're getting used to the pedals and all that stuff. They just need a little bit more help. So that's a little bit easier on the parents. Conservative, Republican, okay. Didn't we already have? No, he was in a runoff. Is that right? Some mayor was. I don't know who. I don't remember who it was. I wonder when they're going to announce the. Oh. So he read the 30 sign. He slowed down for it. Did you see that? Yeah. It was supposed to be 45 here. But because it didn't have any flashing lights on it, or lights that would flash, he just read that sign and said, oh, okay, it must be in effect. That's no fun. And so when we get up to this 45 sign, then we'll pick it back up again. Whoa. Oh, okay, yellow light. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's 30. That has flashing yellow lights. Or it has light flash. They can flash. They're not on. Is that fair? Yeah, that's fair. But I could have sworn the other one back there didn't have any yellow flashers. Okay. So that's a mix, right? I'm not quite sure how he determines when it's in effect. Yeah, well, left lane's closed ahead anyway. You might as well get over. So when we go the other way, the sign should have no impact on us. Which means I have more editing to do. Well, they're putting in some pipe. Okie dokie. Well, he doesn't have a bucket. They must have borrowed a bucket for something else.
Now turn right onto Crystal Falls Parkway.
Or maybe it's being repaired? Possibly. Whoa. Lady, what are you doing? So she pulled out, and it turns out that I didn't know that truck was that close to her, but
In 1,000 feet, turn
there was a truck that braked hard to avoid going through her car. And then there was another car coming up, and that car is laying on its horn. Wow.
Now
What's
turn
that?
left.
Yes. You want to know why you should have a Model 3 or a Model Y with FSD in it? So FSD will save you from being in that accident that you almost got in. Ugh. Where are we going to go? We're going to go up a ways, okay.
Now your destination is on the left.
You sure? Okay, so that's the entrance. Oh, they have Purple Heart parking spaces. Did he recognize that? It feels ever so slightly that he saw that something was going on with those Purple Heart parking spaces and then chose not to go in there. That sounded kind of interesting, huh? Pretty good? All right, whatever. Trips, 5 miles, 10 minutes, 153.7 watt hours per mile. For FSD, no, I don't think there's anything to say. That's not quite fair. I did pull out my laptop for 30, 40 seconds, and I was looking at it while we were driving, although I'll admit that I'm looking up every once in a while because I don't feel completely comfortable trusting it. And it's not unsupervised, it's supervised. And so anyway, FSD did not react. Now, it was a couple times I was playing with my navigation, and it had no problem while I was doing the navigation, but as soon as I flicked the switch over to have the normal driving display, it said, "You're not paying attention to the road." So the counter's still going, he's just not dinging me for it. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Sorry, I turned on the recording a little late. Oh, for some reason the microphone don't want to hook up, so we'll just go without it. Alright, so navigation is set to go home. From the, was it Leander? Leander High School perspective. Where are you going? I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, he's going to go out the other entrance. And of course you came up this way to block this truck? What are you doing? Okay, what he's doing is he's going to go down to this side of the parking lot and come out to Crystal Falls and then do the right turn. Why he couldn't go out the way that he originally mapped, I don't know. But I assume it's FSD couldn't handle it. Right? Navigation indicated we could.
Now turn right onto Crystal Falls Parkway.
The human driver could handle it. No. And of course, he turned in and like didn't leave much room for that pickup. So the pickup kind of wait for us to maneuver. Just dumb and dumb. See, we could have come right out here. Who knows what FSD's thinking? The shadow does. Okay, whatever. Before that interesting episode, what I was saying was, basically where I was going was, when we came north on Baghdad, going back by Leander High School, he read the speed zone off the school zone sign, but the school zone sign didn't have
1,000 feet,
the lights to flash yellow when it's active. So it just read it and said, yep, it's active. And you slow down to that speed. So from what I saw was, going south, that sign will have two flashing yellows on it. Or two yellow lights that will flash when it's active. It's not active, okay? It's 12:35 in the afternoon. I may have to consider going back north again. Just to validate that is what happened. Oh, it's a piece of equipment that's making all that noise? Construction equipment, I guess. Oh, is this Camaro?
Now turn left onto South Baghdad Road.
No, that's a possibility too. We're looking at the... Oh. People are dumb sometimes. But it happens. Okay, speed limit's 45. Break Taco 4. Trade networks. Okay, where is it? We go around the pickup? Sounds like a good idea. No through... Oh, I know Sage. Alright, so there's our school zone sign. We saw it, but we didn't react to it. Speed limit's still 45. So that's the way you're supposed to react to a school zone, at least when it's not active. Where is it? It's actually this sign down here. Wait, that has... Okay, what is he doing today? We're going to go in Webster again. How is there advantage to this? Tesla, why go down Webster? We had to go through 2 more stop signs. Is that fair? No. But we had to go through an extra stop sign. get it. It's not what navigation plotted. So why have navigation if you can't follow it? Right?
Now turn left onto
Just
American Drive.
stupid. There's not really a good reason to go down Webster.
Santa Rosa Avenue.
Put the recycling out. Is that what it is?
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Well, somebody picked up the shelving unit.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay. Trips 21.4 miles, 39 minutes, 157.1 watt hours per mile. That's from Leander. Okay, total trip 41.1 miles, 7.6 kilowatt hours used, 184.9 watt hours per mile. And we ended with 66%. We started with 77%. All right, so there's that part. Wow, what do I say about FSD today? I don't. As usual, so much of it is good, perfect, whatever. It's fine. Actually, he was doing fine right up. So, actually, no. So my friend called me and said they're not going to go to 24-hour today and that we should go tomorrow. Okay. It's easier to go to the gym if you have a friend who's holding you accountable. Okay. So that's why I do that. So anyway, so I redirected myself, said, well, I know that they have a little spray bottle at Lowe's in Leander. So I went to Lowe's in Leander. On the way, we went through, we spent part of our time on Baghdad Road, I think it is, going by Leander High School. And it was kind of strange because all of a sudden we slowed down to 30 miles an hour. Like, what just happened? Okay. As it turns out, there is a sign marking the beginning of the school zone when it's active. But then there's a secondary sign that looks like it's a school zone sign, but it doesn't have lights on the bottom or the top. And that one said 30. That's the one that the FSD respected. That's why we slowed down to 30. It's just weird. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. So we continue our trip out to Lowe's. Coming back from Lowe's, I'm going like, what happened? So okay, there must be no. Okay, so the fair thing to say is, okay, as we're going through the school zone at the north end, I saw that it had school zone sign with the two lights on it. So I'm looking at, okay, then that should behave normally, as you would expect. And so when we got back to the south end coming back, I was trying to figure it out, and I realized there's two signs. Right? Going northbound, there's the normal flash school zone sign, then there's the secondary one. How bizarre. So I turned it back around, went back through again. Yeah. So that's what it is. There's that second little sign is throwing FSD off. Let's see what we get in the way of video. Probably need to go through on Saturday or something like that to see what it does then. I mean, it shouldn't have any impact on a Saturday. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. So while we're doing all this going out to Lowe's, I brought my laptop with me, or one of them, and so for a while out there on West New Hope, I had it open on, holding it so that the screen is kind of right up here against the steering wheel. The FSD didn't seem to have any problems with that. Okay. So after experimenting with the school zone so much, FSD went into a mode where you're like, well, I'm not sure I want to go 45 in the 45 zone. For some reason he flicked a switch, we're going slower. I'm not quite sure why. Whatever, that's the way it is. So coming back on 1431, we're following a truck that's carrying air bottles, welding gas bottles, whatever. He's going kind of slow, and there's a Subaru behind him. So FSD decided he's going to go around them. But then there was another Tesla Model 3 coming up behind us. FSD had turned on his turn signal. He was going to go, and then chickened out of it. And then there was another car that came, a pickup that came up, and then eventually there was another car. FSD turned off his turn signal, like, I'm just going to follow the Subaru. Okay. On the other side of Jonestown, he said, oh, maybe I should pass this Subaru. Oh, no, as we're entering Jonestown, he decides he's going to go around this Subaru again. This time I wasn't so patient. He chickened out again. Okay, human driver, brake on, FSD off, move the car over and go by. Now, Mr. Subaru, or Miss Subaru actually, I think, took exception to that and sort of kind of road raced us. Don't know why. It's just the way some people are. C'est la vie. So we were, for some reason, as I said, FSD kind of developed an attitude of, I'm not sure I want to go too fast. So we're going a bit slower than we normally would. Although there was a period of time when we're also doing 50 in the 45 zone. So I don't know, it was mixed. It was mixed results. I don't know. It's just kind of bizarre to me. So coming into Lago Vista, we're almost up to the Loman Ford exit. There's a van coming the other way. For some reason, FSD moved almost a half lane over to the right. He just swerved. I don't know if he was avoiding the van, if he saw something on the road that bothered him. I don't know. That was a weird one. I don't know that I have not seen that kind of behavior recently, but who knows. And then all the way down Loman Ford, it's like he reverted back to the old days, let's call it FSD 13, where when the city changed the speed limit to 45, FSD was still holding on to map data saying it was 40 or 50, depending upon which side you're on. So he would not go 45 in the 45 zone on Loman Ford. It was just so bizarre. I mean, Lately with 14, he's gotten over it, but now it's almost like he's falling back into that pattern again. I don't know. I just don't know what to think about that one. But it is what it is. Okay, whatever. Yes, I would say that today's grade's probably about a B. I mean, most of the time it was great. We even experimented a little bit, but somewhere along the path, he suddenly got like, oh, well, I'm scared. So we're just going to call it a B. Okay?